shows you who he is, you have to believe him. When anybody shows you who they are, you have to believe them.
On Love and Hip Hop, Mena has always been that fearless presence. Fans have watched her transition from the drama with Sin Santana to the roller coaster with Salfree, from her explosive fights to her headline-making love life. People either love her or hate her because she has never been afraid to voice her opinions. One question, however, remained in the background despite all the chaos we believe we knew about the public breakdowns, messy breakups, and cheating scandals. For all this time, what has Erica actually been concealing? With trembling lips and a fiery voice, she revealed the kind of truth that no one saw during that live stream. No, Love and Hip Hop fan was prepared for the bombshell that Erica dropped as she stared straight into the camera. She disclosed that she had been secretly seeing someone close to the LH cast for years. The shocking fact is that we did have a child together while we were dating. Social media was rocked by that straightforward remark. Fans and followers were frantically trying to make sense of the internet's overnight explosion. Who was this enigmatic man? How could a significant portion of Erica's life have remained unreported for so long? Theories and guesses flooded social media, and the typical drama accounts were putting in extra effort to find clues. Famous people from LHH and elsewhere jumped in with cryptic remarks and tweets. Support for Erica's courage and eventual speech was shown by some, while others made vague references while keeping their mouths shut and dropping a few unclear lines that stoked further rumors. Fans were split on the entire scene. Some applauded Erica for being honest, while others wondered why she waited for so long. Fans gained a new understanding of Erica's past hardships and the emotional struggles she endured behind the scenes as a result of her candid revelation. This was a very personal and painful story, not just another celebrity rumor. However, Erica claims that this started years ago in the background and wasn't just a passing romance or brief involvement. She described how at a vulnerable moment in their lives she met this man. While Erica was still getting over her well-publicized breakup with Separi, he was juggling major problems in his own relationship. What began as lighthearted conversation and support gradually developed into something more significant. Erica talked about their private talks that lasted late into the night and their covert meetings away from the spotlight, where they found comfort in each other's company. At first, there was nothing spectacular or dramatic, just two people bonding over their common suffering. Erica remarked, "We were just two people who were broken by life and found solace in each other." That short sentence perfectly encapsulated their relationship, which is based on emotional healing rather than the usual chaos of reality TV. Fans anticipated the purpose of the secrecy was to shield something genuine and delicate from the ongoing scrutiny and criticism that frequently accompany reality stardom, not just to avoid the limelight. When the whole story began to surface, Erica's decision to keep this aspect of her life private made sense. However, fate had other ideas. Just when it looked like their secret romance would remain a secret, Erica discovered she was expecting a child. A range of feelings, including happiness, fear, and uncertainty, were evoked by the news. She claims that at first the man's response was encouraging. He accompanied her to doctor's appointments. For an instant, it appeared as though they had a genuine future together, that this covert relationship might develop into something formal. However, that optimism was short-lived, as Erica soon noticed him walking out with his public partner at a high-profile red carpet event, as though nothing had happened between them. The harsh reality did indeed hit home. The man decided to keep up the public appearance of his current relationship while Erica was getting ready to become a mother. The entire plot was made more treacherous by this turn of events. Fans started to feel even more pity for Erica's predicament, viewing her as someone who had been silently bearing a heavy burden for years, in addition to being a reality star. Compared to what viewers had seen on Love and Hip Hop, the layers of secrecy, support, and eventual heartbreak painted a picture that was far more complex. Everyone was unprepared for this aspect of Erica's life, which began with her candid admission during the live stream. Wait until you hear what Yandy is accused of doing next if you thought this drama could get any messier. According to Erica, Yandy Smith actually confronted her in private after her secret began to come to light. Erica claims that the discussion was intense and brimming with unfiltered emotion. Rather than being lighthearted, she was told by Yandy, "I knew, I always knew, but you, I didn't expect this from you." That line strikes a deep chord because it demonstrates the extent of the betrayal experienced by both parties. Yandy was disappointed in Erica in addition to being shocked that she was hurt. Even more shocking is the fact that Yandy begged Erica to keep everything under wraps, claiming that it was essential to safeguard everything we had created. According to Erica, Yandy was attempting to protect her family, her reputation, and the tenuous harmony within their social circle. This was not just about saving face. There was a lot on the line. In their own ways, both women fell prey to the deception and secrecy that the same man spread. The dynamic is complex. Yandy, the woman who publicly stands by the man and tries to preserve their world, is one example. Erica, on the other hand, is confined by the results of one man's decisions, concealing the truth and raising a child that no one knew about. Erica claims that after that, she decided to keep quiet, but that silence had a price. Erica kept quiet for years despite the weight of the secret. She concentrated on raising her child out of the public eye, away from the cameras and away from rumors. Yandy, meanwhile, assumed the public persona of the devoted partner. She maintained the ideal persona for both the media and her fans by coming across as strong, collected, and dedicated. However, behind the scenes, the man was balancing two very different worlds. In private, he was associated with Erica and their child, while in public, he was Yandy's loyal partner. Erica talked about the emotional toll that leading a double life had on her, the emotional strain of concealing a significant portion of herself, the fear of being discovered, and the isolation all played a significant role. She loved her child and wanted the truth to be known, but she also tried to protect the people she cared about, which made her feel alone and conflicted most of the time. The pressure increased over time, and maintaining the balance was difficult. When the tension finally got to be too much, Erica finally let everything out in that unfiltered live stream. A leaked recording altered everything, just as people were starting to question the truth. Online, a private exchange between Yandy and the man was discovered. "I never meant for it to go this far," the man acknowledges on the tape I aired. His tone is one of resignation and regret. Yandy gave a chilly response. "You already lost me and her too." Fans had been waiting for proof like this recording. It revealed the relationship's flaws, which both women had fought to conceal, and it validated the affair. Comments flooded in as social media went into overdrive. It's unbelievable that this has been going on behind the scenes for so long. Yandy's response is so genuine, despite knowing she made an effort to remain composed. Erica's bravery in speaking up after all these years only serves to highlight how tumultuous love and loyalty can be on reality TV. Here, the man lost all credibility. The leaked tape changed the entire conversation in addition to confirming Erica's allegations. It made fans and followers view the story in a different way, not as mere rumors, but as a genuine, complex human circumstance involving loyalty, heartbreak, and difficult decisions. However, his response did not put things right. Rather, it fueled the flames. Many anticipated a direct apology or an explanation following the recording leak in Erica's live stream. Rather, he uploaded an ambiguous video to Instagram. He said, "You don't know the real story," but provided no explanation or apology, just a string of excuses that left fans perplexed and angry. Fans immediately criticized him for being cowardly and dismissive, so this move didn't help at all. They believed that by not confronting the truth directly, he was evading accountability and further destabilizing the situation. Now that everything is out in the open, the question still stands. Where will they all go next? Erica is taking back her truth and asserting her authority. She has made it clear that "I am no longer hiding." It's a strong declaration that she's prepared to live freely without fear or shame. "We exist. Our story exists." Yandy also replied, publishing a mysterious message. "When does the truth always surface?" It serves as a reminder that no secret can remain hidden indefinitely and could be a sign that healing is feasible, albeit difficult. Fans are calling for accountability. They want to see genuine repercussions and honesty, but the man is still largely silent. This drama is about betrayal, truth, and the challenging path to healing for all parties involved. It's not just about celebrity scandals. Here's the big question for you. Did Eric violate an unwritten vow of silence, or was she justified in revealing the truth after all these years? Something tells us that this story is far from over, so leave your thoughts below and keep checking back.